Okay, so let me show you how can you set up that all. Okay, so I'm going to open the terminal and creating the project. Okay, so what you have to do, just you have to go back your terminal and create a directory. Okay, so I am using that mpdir demo project I am creating. Just enter it and I am open this project into our a separate window project. So you can see it's a completely blank empty directory. Okay, so now we have to set this. So what you have to do, just go back your this repo, okay, auto dev kit, and you have to copy this first line. Okay, single file installation. When you run this file command, what it will do, it will run this command and it will download setup project.sh file here. Okay, let me run it. Okay, by mistake okay, ignore this thing. Now you can see this one. Okay, that thing we can discuss later. sh setup.sh, just you have to enter it. Now it's asking thing like, is your fresh project or existing project, which project you want to set up this all the automation. Okay, so for now we don't having a project, so I am going for the fresh new project. Okay, if you want to implement your existing React or Node.js project, you can use the enter the number 2. I am doing enter number 1. Okay, now you can see a fresh project. If you want to create some new project with the help of React.js or React Native project, any other project, if you want to fresh start, then you can use it. Otherwise, for me, I am just using the general TypeScript thing, or we can take it Node.js as well. Let me take it. It will be like fast implement. Okay, so yes, I want to set up this one. So if you are first time user, then it's recommended to use the okay, I'm doing why. So what it will do, it will just set up the project for you. We have of like some dummy project it will create. Okay, so if you are ready, yes, I am ready for this project. Just enter by. Now what it doing, initializing the git. Okay, and creating the git ignore file or git project initialize. Okay, creating packet.json file is created. I think it's doing an installation. Okay, so dependency is something is defined here. I think, yeah, Node.js related thing. It is going to install it. Dependency, their dependency it is adding here. Commitlint is required. Okay, that is there. ESLint is there. Husky is there. Okay, Prettier is there. So which is basic details, it's added here. Okay, let me remove this and check it. Now you can see it's automatically set up the Node.js project with Husky, ESLint, Prettier and Commitlint with git hooks activate. Okay, let me see where it is activated. You can see if you are going to commit message, yeah, Commitlint means it will check the before commit, it will check is the commit message good or bad. Okay, and it is checking. Okay, when we are going to add the our file git add, that time it will run automatically this file. Okay, let me show you. So if you can see git status, there is no commit to this branch. I am going to some index.file. Okay, well, let's consider I am creating a one function here, function, and this I created this function. Okay, what I am not using this function, so it's showing like why it is showing this is an unused function. How this is coming, this light bulb. So you can, this icon is showing because of I am using ESLint, that plugin I am using. So you can also install ESLint plugin here. Okay, after that it will showing there, and you can directly use like delete all the declaration. You can disable also from there. Okay, just nothing you have to do. Now you have to run like npm run lint. It will showing the error. Okay, so like this is the command you are running manually. Instead of this Husky, what it will do, I am just doing git add, and when I am going to commit this one, let me write it, added new function. So it will behalf of you, it will run automatically that run. No need to be run the npm run lint. Okay, it will automatically run during the commit. So you have to just focus on your code, just return it. After writing, when you're running this git add and commit, when you're trying to commit, it will check, it will tell you like your code is not good as required, so you have to fix that issue. Okay, let me show you what is the issue is there. Okay, it's telling this one. So what I can do, I can either use this function here. Okay, let me show console.log, and here I can use like this, or whether what we can do, let me do it. Okay, this is the one way. If you are doing and checking again Commitlint, you can see again it's telling what never be used. Okay, so why it's telling? Because of we have not added this into the commit. So first we have to do git add. Okay, now if you're trying to committing again, it will not giving the any error. Now it's giving the error for that commit message. It's telling this is you have to add the subject line, and after that okay, that subject is missing. So what subject I have to add? You have to go and check the JSON file. So these are the subject. You can add some other also like features or some your custom one also you can write it. Okay, so let me write it here, git commit new. Okay, so new, when I'm going to do, it will not allow you because of new is not there, right? Then I am adding fix or refactor. We can anything we can add it. So let me do it, fix it. Okay, it will validating everything. What is the issue type? Okay, so still we are getting two columns. Fix is there, right? I don't know what is the issue. Wait. Space we have to give. Okay, so with the help of space, it will identify okay how many parameter is required. You can see first parameter is required, subject is empty, and after that type, what is the message we have to provide. So it is checking after the white space, it is breaking into two string. Okay, and checking okay first string it is matching with our subject or not. If it is matching, then it will checking this one. So you can see found two problems is showing here. Okay, so git log, when you are doing, it will show you like add new message, right? It is showing.